episode 460. Thank you all for listening to episode 459. Records are made to be broken. I am Captain Chief Gray Lamarck, here with my co-host,
Bearstein Bear.
And Peter Parrot.
Peter Parrot, pain in the ass Parrot. Thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on the Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Wear Clothing. Visit allwearclothing.com, mention Overline Podcast, and Brandon will hook you up with that deal. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo surrounding areas and not
the Daytona infield.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you to Sparty Steve. Looking forward to seeing him on next Tuesday at the Go Rockets game as they take on Akron. Rockets are actually, I think, ahead in the MAC and third highest scoring team in the country. Mm-hmm. And they beat Akron by 10 in Akron a couple weeks back. So hopefully they do it again. It'll be a fun game. Get some food, get some drinks. And the podcast is going to have fun being together. Minus Cody because he works and Dub because, you know, he has a family or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. So we're going to have a good time either way. I got to see the Parrot to give him his tickets. Bear thankfully lives, a stone throw away. So I'll see Bear either way. Ish. So
stone drive away.
There we go. So thank you, Sparty Steve. And last but not least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Make sure you get to datingtransformation.com and get that free consultation from Connell when you mention Over the Line podcast. And in the meantime, get to amazon.com and buy Connell's book, Dating Sucks, But You Don't.
So it's going to be a good week. We're going to save the best for last. So let's just get right into the Super Bowl, knock it out of the way. The Chefs beat the Eagles 38-35, right?
Exactly what I was hoping for.
Exactly.
Beautiful game. Eagles looked great in the first half, and their defense, I don't know what happened. Took a nap, fell asleep. They did something in the second half because they were bad. Bad in the second half. And pretty much blew the Super Bowl. I got to give props to Jalen Hurts, though, man. He kept that team in there because I didn't think that he'd be the reason they'd stay in that game, and he looked good running the ball, throwing the ball, everything. And their defense let him down, man. Especially after hurting Mahomes' ankle again.
Yep. And
he still came out in the second half and just roasted. And I don't know if you saw, I saw it came out today. Andy Reid at halftime said, right when they all got into the locker room, he said, if one of you leave early, if one of you don't listen to this, if one of you see anything with Rihanna, I will bench you in the second half. I don't care who you are. And I think that had to get him amped up, man. It had to. And they came out and ran right down the field in the second half and scored, and it was a shootout. So hell of a game, hell of a fun Super Bowl. Everyone was bitching about that holding call at the end, but it clearly was, he held before the pass was thrown. It was clear as day.
Yep.
So it didn't ruin anything. And, I think it was probably a top 5 Super Bowl of all time game-wise. It was a great game.
They finally put the third decimal in there, 49.996, 49.997.
There you go. So it was a sub 50.
Hey, Travis is talking. Got to hear what
But yeah, great Super Bowl. Very enjoyable. So it was good to have a good one. Even though I picked the Eagles, it was 100% off the cuff. Didn't want to win reverse psychology. So was very happy with the Chiefs winning.
So was I. I could not pull for the Eagles, and I didn't intend to, and I'm glad I didn't.
And
I really didn't give a shit.
And defensive coordinator are on new teams now. Both head coaches now. Offensive coordinator, I think, was signed by the Colts. Their defensive coordinator is head coach of the Cardinals. So it's wild.
They ain't playing around. Did you know? So Eric Jones is driving the 43, right? I just saw Petty GMS 8 hours ago put the car out there. Did you see what it is? Guns N' Roses, baby.
Nice. Is it coming around here soon?
I don't see it yet. I just saw it on their post they put on Facebook 8 hours ago. Jimmy's driving the Carvana. Noah Gregson's got the Wendy's car, the Beef, pretty awesome. And then Guns N' Roses, the GNR car. That's going to be dope. I got to text my father-in-law and tell him that Eric Jones running the Guns N' Roses car. It's pretty awesome. Parrot, what'd you think of the Super Bowl?
I thought it was a great game. I agree with Bear. I think that was one of the better Super Bowls I have watched in my lifetime. I, on the other hand, did want the Eagles to win, but it makes me feel better about the Bengals loss, seeing that the Chiefs won, then lost to the Super Bowl champions. So, great game, and excited for next year. I got to listen to the New Heights podcast and the Kelsey brothers talk about it, and it's a cool little experience.
Yep. And Jason still doesn't have a ring, right?
No, he won with Wentz back when Wentz won like 5 years ago with them.
Oh yeah, he was still
Yeah.
with the Eagles
He
then.
was
That's
with the
right.
Eagles then, yeah. So
So
he
he
had
already had
drafted.
it. That's
He
good.
got drafted to the Eagles.
Yeah.
He's one of my
I forgot he
favorites.
was. I forgot they won 5 years ago. I try to block that out of my brain because fuck the Eagles.
I don't. That's their only Super Bowl and good. I mean, they got to get one.
And it wasn't even Carson Wentz. So let's get that straight. It was Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Because if Carson
Nick
Wentz was
Foles
in
won
that game, they wouldn't have won.
Right. So, I thought it was going to be a higher scoring game, and it was. It was actually higher in points than I thought. I know the old uncle of mine said bet the overs. He put $4,000 on the overs, and he definitely hit. So
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
I don't know if I sent the one to you guys. I can't remember. I had a 7-leg with my $5 free bet that DraftKings gave me, and I hit, what was it? I think it was Kelsey over 74.5, AJ Brown over 69.5, Kelsey and Brown to both score, Miles Sanders under 84.5 rushing yards, and I bet the under.
Oh,
My one loss. Yeah, unfortunately, that would have been a free bet to win 450. So I was a little disappointed. I was hoping that there'd be a little more defensive. I mean, because Kelsey and Brown were the first 2 touchdown scorers. So I was like, well, this is great. And Kelsey already had like 50 yards at that point, and Brown had like, I think at that point he also had like 50 or something, or maybe his touchdown catch made him at 70 or whatever it was. But yeah, it was feeling good there, and no, the defenses just didn't want to show up afterwards. But that's all right. It was a free bet. Doesn't matter.
did you see any Super Bowl commercials you liked?
Honestly, there weren't that many good ones.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one was probably like the first one, the Dunkin' Donuts one with Affleck and J-Lo. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was good shit. We were cracking up at that.
The Tubi one after the fact, seeing all the memes, I thought was great when you thought you were changing the
they thought they were
channel.
changing. I did too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that was good. But other than that, I mean, some of the other ones were
Chase
okay,
Briscoe
but,
on the pole.
yeah, so some of the other ones were okay, but it was nothing exciting. Like Super Bowl commercials are getting worse and worse, I think, each year. They're not that creative anymore. There's
More
a couple good ones,
expensive.
that's it.
Yeah. Parrot, what did you think? Did you have a commercial you liked?
Honestly, the only commercial I remember is the Tubi one. So
There was the one with the kids in the suits where their baby E-Trade brought that shit back.
Oh yeah, that was good. I like that. Yeah.
I saw what's her name, Alicia Silverstone, still looking good when she redid kind of Clueless.
Clueless, yep. Yeah.
Yep. Duncan, that was obviously a great one. Gotta love Ben Affleck just working.
What are you
Working
doing?
at Dunkin' Donuts.
She's like, what are you doing? Bring home a glazed.
Yep. The E-Trade one I really liked. The kick of destiny, hooked the field goal. Fucker.
That was so embarrassing. And the funny thing is, like, when I first watched it, I was like, what do you mean he missed? He clearly made that.
Yeah.
And then I ended up seeing the view from the other end, and he totally missed. And I was like, Jesus. And then they gave everyone $5.
Yeah, exactly. If you bet on it, you got $5. But
Logano just missed the pole.
Yep, he did. And but it was interesting. Basketball is looking pretty interesting. Trade deadline's over. We got Kyrie to the Mavs, and Westbrook. He's still not playing yet, right?
Yeah, correct. I think he's making a decision after the All-Star break on what he's doing.
Oh boy. And then the Celtics had a makeshift team last night, almost pulled it out with their makeshift team.
I cannot believe that they took Milwaukee to overtime last night. I was like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, with that makeshift team they had. But that tells you how deep that team is.
Yeah, I mean that I kind of changed my opinion of them because I was like, Milwaukee's gonna blow them out, and I was shocked. I was happy.
Yeah, so was I. I mean, I was pissed when they got the lead in overtime and then they blew it.
Had
But
an 8-leg last night that I hit everything except Giannis needed a steal, one steal, couldn't get one steal.
Yeah, and tonight, Tatum's back, so that's good. So he's back starting, and I know Muscala's out. After last night, Muscala's out, but tonight Brogdon's got 18, Williams has 9, Tatum has 27. I mean, you need Tatum. Tatum's your guy.
We knew. I mean, I knew Tatum was going to go off tonight. I had him as the. I put him up high on points tonight just because I saw him coming back, and I know that nobody else is there, and they just played an overtime game last night. Everyone's going to be tired, and Tatum's going to be rested. So.
Yep, and they Blake Griffin, he's only got 3, he's 1 for 7. Tatum's just going off, but nobody has over 10 except Brogdon has 18. And then Derek White, he made it. He's actually playing. He's the guy that took over last night. He led the team last night. Derek White did, and he looked good.
Yeah. And then I heard he blew out his eardrum, or he's got a hole in his eardrum or something.
Yeah, fucking wild. He's still playing though. He's at 9-6-4 right now, so he's doing all right.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Can't beat it. So, yeah, basketball has been fun. Trade deadlines there. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of the season plays out. All right, let's switch over to golf because we haven't talked about golf yet. Bear, what happened in golf last week?
Yeah, Phoenix Open last week. We got another dub for the podcast. Gray hit Scotty Scheffler. Scotty Scheffler won by 2 over Nick Taylor and 5 over John Rahm. Crushed it all week. Had a great week. So Scotty's back. Happy to see that. My FedEx Cup pick for this year looking good right now. So I like it. Justin Thomas had a nice weekend ended up finishing 4th. Jason Day was 5th. Sammy Burns, Sung J M, Jordan Spieth, and Terrell Hatton were all tied 6th. And then Wyndham Clark, Xander Schauffele, Ricky Fowler, surprising this year. Ricky Fowler, new swing, new caddy, has not missed a cut. It's unbelievable. He's like playing like he was 5 years ago. So I'm happy to see that. Ricky and Adam Hadwin were your top 10 at the Waste Management Open this week. And as I said, Gray got the dub this week. I missed the cut with who did I have? What dumbass did I pick?
I'm trying to pull that up. My fault.
No, that's all right. Mine was taken slow. Yeah, I had Taylor Montgomery. Not good on me. Cody didn't make a pick, so we gave him last place Michael T.L. Hopper. Parrot had Cam Young, who was 64th, so it was just like missing a cut. And Dub had Tom Kim at 50th. So we have a new leader in golf. Very early, but new leader.
How in the hell did I take that over? It's still very early, though. I don't know. So what can you tell us about this week's tournament?
Riviera this week, Tigers tournament, and Tigers playing this week. Crazy enough, he played a practice round today. Everyone said he looked healthy, looked good. And I hope he makes the cut this week. It'll be fun to see Tiger play again, but it sounds like he's healthier and in a better spot. But again, another big name tournament this week. A lot of guys, a lot of big names have won this, and a lot of big names are there. I think pretty much all the top 50 in the world is there. All the top 50 who are, it's not live guys. Besides Tom Peters, I think. But dude, other than that, it should be a great tournament this week. Usually a rather high scoring. We should get a score of 15, 16 under to win it. But again, you got Scotty playing well. You got Rahm playing well. Those guys are going to be fighting up top this week. So it should be a really good week of golf at Riviera. It looks like the weather's going to be nice. Where we haven't had great weather so far the last 3 weeks. Farmers Insurance had shit weather. The AT&T Pro-Am at Pebble Beach also had garbage weather where we had some delays, and the Phoenix Open had a couple frost delays in the morning, and the first 2 days were kind of garbage. So hopefully we get some nice low 60s. I'm sorry, high 60s, low 70s at Riviera all week for the Genesis Invitational, and we have a good tournament.
So I'm gonna steer away from my bigger name this week, and got to win. I feel comfortable. I'm gonna take a guy who's been playing consistent the last several weeks, and he's going off at 60-1 odds this week. So I'm gonna go with Keegan Bradley.
Okay, I think Keegan's a good pick this week. He's got some good history here. I am going with a bigger name. I'm going with Justin Thomas this week. He's like I said, he had a really good weekend. He's played well, and he gets to play with Tiger the first 2 rounds, his buddy. So he's going to want to put on a little bit of a show for him. So I could see JT up there this week, and hopefully getting me my first dub of the year.
Yeah, Parrot.
I'm gonna go with Adam Scott. Last year, I think he was tied for 4th here with 14 under. So see if he can get me somewhere up there this year.
I think he won this tournament a couple years ago too.
Poor Parrot's made picks every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's in last. You're even behind Cody, who doesn't pick. You'll get it there. I have faith in you, Parrot. You're gonna get it. Speaking of, I was gonna tell you. So our golf league. This is week 16 of our indoor golf league, and I told you and showed you that the bays are up at Brandywine, so those are ready to go. I'll see them on Friday when I'm there. Might be people playing. We'll see. It's week 16. Last week we played the Belfry, and it was a rough week for me, man. I actually withdrew and quit after 10 holes because I was so pissed.
Damn.
I shot an 11 on a hole.
Ooh.
And then on 10, I shot a 10.
Oof.
And I was at 67 through 10, which, actually isn't all that awful when you're playing like shit. And I was like, I can't. I told the guy I play with, Doug, he's in the playoffs. I'm not going to be. I knew I wasn't going to be because I was too consistent all year. And that, I'm like, I'm fucking done. I was hitting shit horribly with the driver, and then the irons, I just wasn't. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I rimmed out 4 putts on 4 different holes, pissed me off. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm going to come back next week and try to hit. We'll see. But
yep, that's golf. And then this week, you'll probably shoot like a 73 because that's how golf works.
Uh-huh. I know. That's what I did the week before. I shot a 73 or a 75. Week before that, I shot a 73 and then just fell apart 67 through 10. I was like, fuck, I'm done. And shoulder, like it's been hurting me. Like I go in and I'm like, oh, the shoulder feels good. And then you start playing. I'm like, it feels like shit. So I'm like, all right, I gotta start working out the shoulder or something so I don't feel like shit partway through a round.
Yep, I'll be back out this weekend finally. So I'm going to the simulator at Toledo or TrackMan or whatever you want to call it. So it'll be my first swings of the year. Get back into it.
Hell yeah, it'll be fun. And hopefully this year we actually get to play together. Mark it on your calendar that August 19th is the
I told you that's not gonna happen.
Oh, you're out of town. That's right. Son of a bitch.
Cleveland.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Damn.
You're already asking.
I did. That's right. You said you're going to be in Cleveland. Speaking of Cleveland, Bear, if you're bored on March 4th, we might have a show that we're working in Cleveland.
I will be in Cleveland. I'll just be
on March 4th.
Be watching the Cavs and Pistons playing, so I will not be able to help you with that.
We might be at an event down there. I think they're doing the outdoor hockey event for the AHL Cleveland Monsters, so we might be down there. Well, we'll see. I don't know. We're waiting to hear. I was just told, like, hey, I was asked, are you free March 4th? I'm like, yep. When I looked, it was a Saturday, and then I already told my Parrot and some of the others to keep it open in case we get it. Be the first show of the year. Be a fun one.
My schedule was so full.
Well, that Dollar Tree schedule or whatever you have, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Uno.
Dollar King.
Yeah. Uno King. Whatever you got. What? Yeah, by the way, Parrot, when the hell are you taking over a store?
Dab Central.
Dab Central, yeah. When are you taking over a store, Parrot?
It could be any time from now to March. End of March.
March of 2024 or this year?
Hopefully this year.
Hope so. That'd be good for you. And then we can get your schedule going. Yeah, we got some fun ones this year. Some Willie Nelson, some Luke Bryan, some Morgan Wallen. Hoping for some Tay Tay. Need to get that in there. We got Nickelback actually as part of a festival.
That they'll sell.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll go ahead, Parrot.
There's one thing I'll miss. It is going to be Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen's he's a good chap.
Yeah. So yeah, I will be in Cleveland. The name in Cleveland will be Ryan. I'll just be at the Cavs game.
The name on the contract
does say McMahon. It's funny.
But
He was actually in Cleveland when that happened too. Funny enough.
That is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this?
Looks fake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say you paid $387. Nah, I get notified when I pay that. Good try though. We shall be good. I have no issues enforcing. I miss it. All right. All right. So anyway, let's get into our other. Well, sports are done, right? I think we're done with sports. That it? UFC. What happened there?
UFC. We had a really good fight actually between Markinev and Volkanovski. I mean, I do think I do think he did win the fight, but Volkanovski gave him everything, and he's the one that stepped up the weight class, and he's the one who put his pound for pound on the line.
Whoever put that shit 29-26 was on fucking crack. Like,
yeah, I mean, I also don't think that I think that the judges were not great, that's for sure. But dude, I tell you what, man, Volkanovski looked really good. And I think he would and could have beat him if they went one more round. But I mean, he roasted him in that last round. I mean, he did, and he should have had that. He could have won that. I shouldn't have, because I do think the judges' scores are right. I do think Islam did win 3-2, being a boring lay on him fighter. But I mean, he was getting taken down by Islam, so it is what it is. I'd love to see them rematch. I think that'd be great. But if you do that, I bet you're going to get a trilogy out of it, because I bet Volkanovski will win the next one.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. And then UFC, of course, 285. Guess what night it is?
The March 4th. I know that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I know where I'll be. Not there if I'm down working a show in Vegas. Bones Jones.
The next good one. The fight night, I don't even know what it is this weekend, but I don't think it's anything exciting. Not that I'm aware of. So
yeah, we'll see. But we also have this weekend, we've got Elimination Chamber. We're going to get into that before we get into NASCAR. So Elimination Chamber, it's always a fun one. And, we're going to see what's going to happen. It's not for a title this year in the men's. It is for a title, not for the heavyweight championship or for a shot. It's for the U.S. title. And that's probably going to be our main event. It could be the women's too. We'll see. But we're going to work bottom up. So first match, Bobby Lashley against Brock Lesnar. Parrot?
Lashley.
Bear?
I'm going to go Lesnar.
I'm also going to go Lesnar, but I would not be surprised if Lashley wins.
I really don't know. There'd probably be a dumbass double DQ or something. It'll be a no contest. I know what they're doing with it. I don't know where they're at to build to WrestleMania. Like I feel like, the way they used to kind of build these, where Lesnar would be fighting someone else, Lashley would interfere, vice versa, I think is something that should happen. I don't like them fighting here. You're giving away your WrestleMania fight right now to Elimination Chamber. So that's why I wouldn't be shocked if there was something weird that happened, a quick match, someone gets beat up in the back and can't go, something like that. Something weird's going to happen. I bet we'll X this one off of our card.
Yep. All right. Next one, Parrot. Are you ready, sir?
Yep.
Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley.
I'm gonna go Edge.
Edge and Beth. All right, and Bear.
Yeah, I'm going Judgment Day here. Edge and Beth will get their win at WrestleMania. This one will go with. They'll have something. Obviously, Priest and Mysterio will get involved. And
Well, who would Edge and Beth fight at WrestleMania though?
Judgment Day again.
But
no, that's right.
Rhea's
Rhea,
fighting.
Yeah, that's right. She's got the title match. You're right.
Yep.
Oh, well, that was my thought. Hold on a second. It kind of changes it.
Well, I'll come back to you. Edge and Beth, I think, are going to win this. Beth's been beat up a couple times now.
Yeah, there are no other women in that. Yeah. Give me Edge and Beth. Yeah, I'm going to change. Yeah, it's a good call there because I was thinking that Priest and Mysterio would get involved and then they would finish it at Mania. But you're right. Rhea's going to be champion at Mania.
So I'm going to skip the next one. Asuka. So this is for a Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania.
Bianca, right?
Yep. They had a good main event on Monday. Bianca fought Bayley and Becky Lynch, excuse me. And if Becky or Bayley won, they were automatically in the chamber. But if Bianca won, neither was in, and Bianca won the match. So neither is in. So we get Asuka, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya, and Carmella. Parrot.
Give me Carmelo. I like Carmelo better than Carmella.
Bear.
Just FYI, Dub is going with Keegan Bradley for golf this week.
He's going Keegan too?
Yes.
Did you put it in?
Yes, I just did. And Bowman is now sitting on the pole.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, this is between Asuka and Raquel Rodriguez to fight Bianca. I just don't know if they can put Raquel in that spot right now. So I think the only thing that makes sense would be Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka does. And I'm going to kind of go the other way here. I'm going to say they give it back to Liv Morgan. And our boy Peapod is going Asuka, by the way. And he's got Judgment Day. And he's got Lesnar. Oh, put Asuka on the wrong one. All right. And for the men's, we've got the champ, Austin Theory. This is for the U.S. Championship. Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford. Parrot?
Montez Ford.
Let's see. Peapod took Seth. You were taking Ford. This is one of those pay-per-views I really don't know. I think
I kind of like Ford in that spot, actually. I mean,
I know.
Theory's losing that belt. It's just a matter of to who. For sure, because they're going to set up the fight with Cena.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cena comes in or his music plays and, it screws him up. It's just a matter of who is going to get the belt.
I could see Damian winning it. I could see Bronson winning it. Gargano.
I don't know about the only one I couldn't see winning it is Bronson. He's just not getting good reactions. I think I'm gonna go Gargano. I think that's gonna be my pick. I do like Montez Ford though. Like I really want to pick him, but since Parrot has him, I'm gonna go Gargano. And I hope Ford wins. I'd like to see him win.
I'm gonna go Theory. I think he retains, and him and Cena fight for the title at WrestleMania. Okay. All right. And then our main event of the evening, best storyline. Still, just, they had a SmackDown last week. Jay and Jimmy. Jimmy was out there, and then Jay did show up, and they fought, and they won the match. It was awesome. And then Sammy is behind a truck and fist bumps Jay, and, Paul plays the whole thing. Remember, you're better off seeing stuff from home. So it's setting us up beautifully, and they're going to play it off like they're at home. And I think this is when you get the Jay turn, where he's going to turn on Sammy, be with the family. But it could go the other way. I could see it going the other way too. It would be cool if they took the title off Roman and gave it to Sammy to see Sammy and Cody, but you're not going to see that. You're going to see Roman and Cody. So I think Roman wins here, but just such a great goddamn story this has been.
Yes, this has been fantastic, but unfortunately, it is going to end here.
And you're gonna get KO and Sammy against the Usos at Mania.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to end. It's going to end clean, and it has been great. And I agree. I do think that I do think Jay's going to screw over Sammy, and you're going to get that. He'll get Sammy. I think KO will come out and help him. But yeah, I do think you're going to get KO and Sammy against the Usos at Mania. I do agree. And it'll be a hell of a match. I think it'll be great. And also, I think they'll lose their tag belts too. Or do they still have those or no?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I think the whole bloodline is going to dissipate. Because I think that Roman is going to take time off. I think it's deserved time off he's going to get. So let Heyman get back behind the scenes. Usos lose the belts at Mania. Roman loses the belt at Mania. All of that's going to happen, but they're going to end this clean. A little bit of riff-raff shenanigans, but Reigns is definitely going to win this match.
And Parrot.
Can you give me the names again, please? Sorry, I was trying to do something.
Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn.
I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn.
Enjoy the bottom of the barrel, but I hope you're right. So we'll see. We'll see what Dub picks this week. Who knows what he's gonna do? But should be a fun event. It's on Saturday night, so be sure to tune in because you got NASCAR on Sunday. Sunday. Looking forward to this week. Parrot's already got his pick in. Travis Pastrana, Chase Elliott for Dub. I'm still going to stick with what I said and go with Ryan Preece.
Are you changing your name to Ryan Preece?
It might be this year. And Bear.
Yeah, I'm not going to go Ryan Preece this year just because he's racing full time. So I'll probably pick him up at Dega or maybe even the later on race or maybe Atlanta where he races great.
5 straight Daytona 500 front row starts for Bowman.
Solid, man. But I'm doing exactly what I said last week. I'm going to do something outside the box, and I'm going to do what I've done the last few years. I'm going to take a guy who doesn't race full time because I want to save my picks for later. Give me the guy who's won the fucking race twice. Give me Jimmy. Come on, man. Jimmy Johnson.
I like it.
You know what his first win at Daytona was?
The year Earnhardt died?
No,
that was Waltrip. 2003?
2006. I was there.
Harvick. You were there.
I was there. That was my one and only Daytona 500. And you know what day that was on?
The same day this one's on?
February 19th.
There we go.
It just all adds up. And I bet on him 40-1 to win on FanDuel. So yeah, give me Jimmy. Worst case scenario, he wrecks and I get a 43. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, well, 40. They only put 40 in there now.
I mean, because it's either that or you're going to have to take Jimmy at the Chicago street race. And I think there's one more. What else does he race? He's racing in one more race for sure, I think, this year. I can't remember what it is.
Is that Parrot?
Parrot, did you shit yourself?
I thought it was muted. My bad.
Like Dub 2.0.
Yeah. Episode 4. Thank you all for listening to episode or episode 14, whatever that was.
But also just for the people out there betting or whatever you're doing too, I think if I didn't know for sure right now Jimmy wasn't in, my second pick was going to be Eric Amarola. I love Amarola this week. Love him this week. Fords are fast. He's due to win this race, man. He's due to win this race. And this is his last year. It would be really cool if Amarola won the race.
Well, he said it was last year, didn't he?
Yeah, but this year's is for sure last year, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
We're going to see.
But if you like to go with trends, car dealers have won 2 in a row here. So it's gone Toyota, which was Hamlin back-to-back, Ford, which was McDowell and Cindric. So maybe this year Chevy, or it'll be Chevy and then Chevy next year. You never know.
Very well could be. We're gonna see. So we got to give our playoffs.
Playoffs.
Who are going to be the top 4
Well, I'll
playoff
give-
drivers this year?
Dub,
Sorry, go ahead.
Dub just sent it over, so I'll give you his right now.
Yep. Chase winning.
Of course. You might as well just type that in every year. Number 2, Tyler Reddick.
All right.
3 is Logano. And 4 is Rostaford Chastain. I hope he looks at that and goes, what the fuck? Because you spelled out Rostaford, which is exactly how I would have spelled it out.
All right. Parrot.
Um,
Who's Pastrana's only running one race, so don't pick him
let's give me Chase Elliott.
to win.
Yeah.
Elliott.
And then what, 3 more, right?
Yes.
Give me Kyle Busch, give me Kyle Larson, and give me Hamlin.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's great. That could easily happen. Yeah, I'm off the Kyle Busch train this year. I think he'll win a race or 2, but new team, it's going to be tough. I think new team, new car. I think he might struggle a little bit this year, but I'm going to go. I really don't want to pick Chase. I thought of having him up there as well because I think he's going to have a good year, but give me I'm gonna go Kyle Larson as my champion this year. My runner-up would be Chase. He's got to be in there. 3rd, give me I don't think Logano's going to be back there this year. I think he's due for a hangover. I really don't want to take Ross. I don't, because I don't think he's going to do it back-to-back years. He just had such a good year last year. It's so hard to do. I hate to do this, but give me freaking Hamlin. Dennis, make it Dennis. That's even Dennis Hamlin. And 4th, I already knew who I should have started with 4th and worked my way back up. A guy who I think is going to have a really good surprising year after just his absolute shit fest last year. Give me Marty Truex Jr.
This is Harvick's last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna get there. I wish he would. I really want to put Harvick in there, but I can't do it.
So I got William Byron, Chase Elliott in 3rd, Kyle Larson in 2nd. See where I'm going here?
Mm-hmm.
Alex Bowman's your champ.
All Hendrick.
Think this is his year. Hendrick, I mean, they got 4 just young stud guys who could all be there every year. And I think Bowman, this is the year he gets it. Dude is winning races, proving people wrong. He's in Jimmy's old car. And I don't know why but I think he's going to win. So we got 3 different championship drivers, all Hendrick. And
I was going to say, what do you think Cody would pick? If we were Cody, who would we pick?
Justin Haley, Michael McDowell.
Give Cody Bubba
to win the title. Bubba Wallace. Who else would he like?
You should have had Ricky Bobby to win the title.
Right. Ty Gibbs.
He is racing full time this year.
I know.
Eric Amarola and Kevin Harvick. We'll just pick the guys who are it's their last years.
First years and last years.
Good choice, Cody. Great choice. Who's he gonna have at Daytona?
Cody. Hold on. Parrot.
What?
Give me a number from 1
To
to 4.
200.
1 to
99.
4,
1 to
1 to
99.
42.
No, 1 to 99.
No. There's a reason.
Okay, all right.
Whatever number is going to give me Travis Pastrana.
No, he's not. Cody's not taking Travis Pastrana.
All right, 36.
You were close. Ty Gibbs.
There it is.
Ty Gibbs. He was the 36th entry on the list. 38 was Travis Pastrana. If you would have said 38, I would have just fucking died laughing. So Ty Gibbs for Cody.
I think he would hate Ty Gibbs more than anybody.
No, you'd hear, man, I feel bad. His dad died, won a title. Give me Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so let's talk about the drivers this year. Yeah, just for the entry list for the Daytona 500. A lot of these guys racing full time this year, so we're just going to go through them. The number 1 car, Ross Chastain in the Advent Health Trackhouse Racing Chevy Camaro. Number 2, Austin Cindric in the Discount Tire Team Penske Ford Mustang. Number 3, Austin Dillon Bass Pro Shops Richard Childress Racing Chevy Camaro. Kevin Harvick in the 4, Stuart Haas Racing Ford Mustang. Kyle Larson.
5, Terry Labonte.
5, Terry Labonte, Kyle Busch, and Kyle Larson. HendrickCars.com by Hendrick Motorsports. Obviously a Chevy.
Number 6, Mark Martin.
Mark Martin, Brad Keselowski, Neslizette, RFK Racing, Robert F. Kennedy Racing, Ford Mustang. Corey LaJoie, Celsius, Spire Motorsports, Chevy, Kyle Busch.
He's on a full-time ride this year too, right?
LaJoie, he might be.
I think he is.
Number 8, Kyle Busch, 3 Chi, Richard Childress Racing, Chevy Camaro. Chase Elliott, Napa Auto Parts, Hendrick Motorsports, Chevy. Eric Almirola, Smithfield, Stuart Haas Racing, Ford Mustang. Denny Hamlin, FedEx, Joe Gibbs Racing, Toyota Camry. Ryan Blaney, Menards, Blue Def, Peak, Team Penske, Ford Mustang. Chandler Smith, Quick Tie, Colleague Racing, Chevy Camaro. Chase Briscoe, Mahindra Tractors, Stuart Haas Racing. He looks like a guy that would have tractors as a sponsor.
He's from
Ford,
Indiana, dude. He's 100% tractor guy.
Yep. Ford Mustang. Riley Herbst. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, he's a part. He was Xfinity last year.
Driving the Sunny D car. Rick Ware Racing. Ford Mustang. AJ the Allman Dinger. Nutrin AG Solutions. Colleague Racing. Chevy. Chris Boucher, Fastenal, RFK Racing, Ford. Martin Truex Jr., Bass Pro Shops, Joe Gibbs Racing, Toyota. Christopher Bell, DeWalt Ream, Joe Gibbs Racing, Toyota Camry. Harrison Burton, Motorcraft, Dex Imaging, Wood Brothers Racing, Ford. Joey Logano, Shell Pennzoil, Team Penske, Ford. Bubba Wallace, McDonald's, 2311 Racing, Toyota. William Byron, RaptorTough.com. Hendrick Motorsports, Chevy. Justin Haley, Circle, CIRKUL. Colleague Racing, Chevy. Michael McDowell, Loves Travel Stops, Front Row Motorsports, Ford. Zane Smith, WellCare, Front Row Motorsports, Ford. Todd Gilliland, Generator Skills, Front Row Motorsports, Ford. Ryan Priest, Haas Automation, Stuart Haas, Ford. Noah Gregson, The Wendy's Car, Legacy Motor Club, Chevy. Eric Jones, the Guns N' Roses car, probably the sponsor of the week. Legacy, Chevy, Legacy Motor Club, I'm sorry, Chevy. Tyler Reddick, Monster Energy, 2311 Racing, Toyota. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Continental, and Kroger, JTG Daugherty Racing, Chevy. Alex Bowman, Ally Financial, Hendrick, Chevy. Connor Daly, BitNile.com, TMT Racing. Is that yeah.
Floyd.
That is Floyd.
Yep.
Huh. Chevy Camaro, Cody Ware, Biohaven, Jacob Company, Parrot Company, it should be. Rick Ware Racing Ford, Ty Gibbs Monster Interstate Batteries, Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota, Austin Hill Bennett Transportation, Beard Motorsports, Chevy, Travis Pastrana Black Rifle Coffee, 2311 Racing Toyota. Eric Phillips is the crew chief. Wonder if it's a little Phil.
I don't think so. Could be, but I doubt it.
Ty Dillon Ferris Motors, Spire Motorsports, Chevy, BJ McLeod, Power Slap, Rumble, Live Fast Motorsports, Chevy. That's everything screams Parrot there. His name's BJ McLeod. Power Slap, Rumble, Live Fast Motorsports. That is a Parrot driver right there.
I like it. But there you go, Parrot. That'll be your favorite driver this year.
That's debatable. We'll have to see how it all plays out.
Well, he'll be dead last in about every race.
Number 84, Jimmy
Except
Johnson.
Daytona. Every other race.
Yeah, Pastrana's driving the 67, by the way. Jimmy Johnson driving the 84, Carvana, Legacy Motor Club, Chevy, 99, last but not least, Daniel Suarez, Tootsie's Orchid Lounge, Trackhouse Racing, Chevy.
Could be a big-time underdog sleeper for the playoffs, Daniel Suarez.
Playoffs? So that's all we got.
And this year, the playoffs, while it's still going to be 16, it doesn't matter, right? If you
doesn't
win,
matter if you're outside the top 30.
So
if you win a race,
be 20, could be
you
24.
You could be a part-time driver, right? Or did they say you have to be?
No, I think it's full-time only.
Oh, yeah, but you're outside the top
if you're
30,
full-time,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
So if and by some way everyone else's tires falls off, Travis Pastrana wins, he's not going to make the playoffs this week.
Snapple fact of the day, sports related. Tennis was originally played with bare hands.
Solid fact.
B-A-R-E, not B-E-A-R.
Well, I mean, I could see bears playing with tennis balls. That'd be pretty cool.
Cut off bare hands and play with those. Those are rackets.
That would be, if someone killed a bear, cut off its hands just to play tennis with it, that's ballsy.
Yeah. Tennis ballsy.
Wouldn't want to mess with them.
So thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, Crandall Squad and Landscaping, Connell Barrett, DataTransformation.com, and Sparty Steve. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Daytona 500, favorite time of the year.
Let's go, Travis.